And immediately the damsel arose. Matthew has the maid arose. I'm going to use damsel again. When Jesus is speaking to her officially, that is a little bit different. But now when it's back to normal, just referring to her, it has to be damsel. So I can't use what is said in Matthew. And the maid arose. Mark, and immediately the damsel arose. Luke, and her spirit came again, and she arose immediately. So that has to come first. And her spirit came again, and she rose immediately. Mark, and immediately the damsel arose. She arose. The damsel arose. The maid arose. The same choice as I had before. I think I already decided I was going to go with damsel because Mark has so much more explanation, and whenever Mark refers to her, he always uses damsel. So I'll just keep with damsel. And the damsel arose. And immediately the damsel arose. Luke has it, she rose immediately. So it could be, and the damsel arose immediately. So I could have immediately before or after mentioning who. And her spirit came again. I'm going to put immediately. And her spirit came again, and immediately she arose. Or, and her spirit came again, and she arose immediately. Now I'll just put it first. So I think and is all three. Matthew and the, Mark and immediately the, Luke and immediately. Okay, so and is all three. Immediately is Mark and Luke. The is not in Luke, so it's Matthew and Mark. And damsel is only Mark. She arose in Luke. Mark, the damsel arose. Matthew, the maid arose. Yeah, so arose is all three. Arose. Matthew continues, and the fame hereof went abroad into all the land. So that's the closing statement of this event. Then it goes on and says, and when Jesus departed from there. So that one closing statement, and then he left. Mark, she rose and walked, so I should put that, for she was of the age of 12 years. I think I'm going to move that sentence earlier when her age was first mentioned. There's no need to mention her age twice. And walked, I'll put that, and then skip age. Then it goes, and they were astonished with great astonishment. Mark. And he charged them straitly that no man should know him, and commanded that something should be given her to eat. Okay, so I'll put all that before the closing statement. The fame hereof went abroad. Luke, spirit came again, she arose immediately, and he commanded to give her meat. Okay, so that was at the end of these statements in Mark. Her parents were astonished, but he charged them that they should tell no man what was done. So should they be astonished first, and then Jesus command that he should give her something to eat? Or he commanded to give her meat, and her parents were astonished? I think astonishment happens right away. And then in the process of events following, you're going to say, bring her some food. You don't need to be told what to do, how to take care of her now that she's alive, in order to then be astonished. So I'll put astonishment first. And her parents were astonished, whereas Mark says, and they were astonished. So I'll put her parent. Well, they could be all of them. Although his disciples, Peter, James, and John, they've seen him raise people from the dead. So I'll say her parents were astonished. I really don't know if I want to put this added phrase, with great astonishment. That is so annoying that he just repeats the same word. You know how people say, do not define a word with the same word? Like, for example, he went fast. How fast? Fast, fast. That's what this feels like. It's so annoying. I don't want to put that, but I think I don't have a choice. Anyway, before I even get there, I have to say from Mark, arose and walked. So this is just Mark and walked. For she was at the 12 years of age, but I already used that. And they were astonished with great astonishment. Luke. And he commanded to give her meat, and her parents were astonished. So yeah, astonishment comes next. And they were astonished. And her parents were astonished. So I'll say, and from both, her parents from Luke were astonished from both again. What does Matthew say again? Any of this? Nope, just the fame went abroad. And Luke only, her parents were astonished as both. This might have been because of the translation, that the same word was used twice. Like there's no other word they could have used. Just none. And her parents were astonished with great astonishment. Is there anything I can do? I could say, and they were with great astonishment. No. And her parents were astonished, but he charged them that they should tell no man what was done. With great astonishment. Where can that be added? There's nowhere. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing. The maid arose, and the fame hereof went abroad into all the land. Maybe I could say, and with great astonishment the fame hereof went abroad into all the land. That would be pushing it. That really would. If I did that, it wouldn't be changing anything. They're astonished. The fame of him went abroad. People are going to be astonished as well. I know it would be pushing it, but I feel like doing it. Just save that for later. He commanded that they give her meat, and that he told them that it not be noised abroad. But with great astonishment, the fame was spread anyway. I'll just leave it how it is. With great astonishment.